I am Kalai Selvi, Assistant Professor, CSE Department, RMD Engineering College. The subject code is 22CS102 Software Development Practices Integrated with Laboratory, first semester, common to all departments, Unit 1. The technical support is given by IMNU team. The agile method is extreme programming. So it will also come under software development lifecycle, but it following the agile method. In extreme programming, only best practices will be used. For example, online shopping is a project means there are many online shopping web pages and websites are available. For example, Amazon, Flipkart. So the project team will review all the codes from the best among them. They will select the best and they will do the updation of the from the best to get the best project. So the stages involved are first will be code review. So the project team will review all the codes available for the current project and they will select the best code among them and they will test the code for the requirements which is given to them, and for any further requirements which they have to satisfy, they will develop the modules based upon that. So this process will be also done in iteration manner. So at each iteration, some software increments will be delivered. The entire process is very simple. So even the person who is not involved in the development can be able to understand. And the design is planned in such a way that all the requirements are satisfied. After developing, the working project will be integrated at the customer's environment and they are tested whether all the requirements are satisfied. CRC cards, so which is used in the review period. So at review meeting, CRC cards are used. So CRC stands for Class Responsibility Collaborators. So extreme programming is actually an object-oriented approach. So in terms of object means it will do the project with class object functionality manner. So in the class refers to the collection of similar objects and responsibilities will refer to the action the class should perform. Collaborators will be the another class which will need the work given by the original class. This is the extreme programming life cycle. The life cycle starts from the planning phase. So first will be the user stories. So user stories means the requirements will be get from the customer like a story, and from that the project team will consolidate all the requirements needed into a document, and the project team will check whether the requirements given by the customer can be satisfied by them and it is applicable to their protocols. And it will be done in an iteration manner, which means because at each iteration, some new ideas will be given by the customer. So the project team will have to accept these changes. The next phase will be the design. In simple design, CRC cards are used. So they will give you a picture of what are the classes involved, what are the functions will be there in the class, and how the object will relate with that functions to call all these functions. So here, spike solution prototypes will be delivered. At coding stage, based upon the CRC cards, the coding will be done. And next, it will be done in an iterative manner to check whether all the design design phases are completed and all the CRC cards involved in the designs are completed with respect to the user stories. After coding, unit testing of each module of the software project will be checked, and they will check with the requirement criteria. So after each unit test, the code will be integrated at the customer side, and they will check for the acceptance from the customer, and they will check whether the customer is satisfied with that code or any further change needed. If any changes are needed, it will go along from the at the any stage from planning to coding. After the complete test, that is after unit test, integration test and acceptance testing, the project will be delivered. Delivered in sense means it will be released in the market. So project velocity will be completed at each stage. So project velocity means how speed the project is being completed with respect to the time span. So the entire XP process will have first will get be the planning phase. So in planning phase, the required user stories will be collected. Project velocity in this, they will divide the requirements into different modules, and for each module they will design a time span. So they will measure whether each requirement can be completed within the time span or not. After the project velocity calculation, they will design the models based upon the CRC cards, and then the coding will be done. And after coding, the entire each module will be tested, and after testing each module, the entire software project will be integrated at the customer side, and then will check for the acceptance of the customer, and it will be released to the market. Thank you.